They called him Scarface, but he didn't like that name. To the streets of Chicago, he was a king. To the police, he was a ghost. To history, he was Al Capone, the most feared gangster in American history. Alphonse Capone was born in Brooklyn, New York in 1899. He was the son of poor Italian immigrants raised in a rough neighborhood. At age 14, he hit a teacher and was expelled. That was the end of school and the beginning of crime. Capone joined street gangs early and eventually worked under a gangster named Johnny Torrio. When Torrio moved to Chicago, Capone followed, and that's where everything changed. In the 1920s, America banned alcohol, but banning it didn't stop people from drinking. It just created a new business, a dangerous one. Capone stepped in. He ran illegal breweries, transported alcohol, and opened hidden bars called speakeasies. He made tens of millions of dollars, and with money came power. He bribed politicians, controlled the police, and silenced anyone who stood in his way. His rivals? They disappeared. Or worse. The most famous example? The St. Valentine's Day Massacre in 1929. 7 members of a rival gang were lined up against a wall and shot dead, execution style. Capone was never directly connected, but everyone knew it was him. But here's the twist. Capone didn't just spread fear. He also gave to the poor, opened soup kitchens during the Great Depression, and played the role of a generous man. Some saw him as a modern-day Robin Hood. But make no mistake, Capone ruled with violence. For years, the government couldn't touch him. He was too smart, too connected. But in the end, it wasn't bullets or betrayal that brought him down. It was taxes. In 1931, federal agents charged Capone with tax evasion. He was sentenced to 11 years in prison and sent to Alcatraz, the infamous island prison. He came out broken. Years of illness and isolation changed him. He lived quietly in Florida and died in 1947 at the age of 48. Al Capone's empire vanished, but his legend never did. He remains a symbol of crime, corruption, and power, a man who rose from the streets to become the face of the American gangster.